know, go in there. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't see nobody around, I'll be like, wow, ain't nothing happening here. I thought something supposed to be happening, you know what I'm saying? But that's the way, it's just the way it is, you know?
Like Universal Black Family Awareness, right? You know, we gave out book bags and everything. Please.
What you say about Universal Black Family?
I'm saying, you know, like Universal Black Family, every July, you know, when in Kingston Park, gave out frankfurters, hamburgers, toys, book bags, and that's all peace. What we give it to the community. But then what we do after that, what we do August, what we do September, what we do October, we gotta constantly do something. We gotta constantly have something going on.
Every month, it's in 12 months. It's in,
not just that day, because it's Children's Day to give book bags out and crayons and you know what have you, whatever the kids need, whatever the baby need. But we just do it on that day. What we do on thereafter, I think that we should have something to do every day thereafter, where they not only our babies, the community, where they can come get a hot meal, get a cold meal. Something's got to be going on with us all the time, not just that day. You know, because you know, the sun and the moon don't have no comparison because they shine when they're ready, when it's their time to shine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we have to constantly shine, not just on that day, the not as hard day of July. We're going to be doing it, then they don't see us no more until next July.
You got 12 months in the makeup a year, things like that. Something's supposed to be going on every month, and shit like that.
Every day, every month.
Yeah.
Every day, every month.
It'll get like that.
Huh?
It's gonna get like that. Because we're putting the seed out right now. God, that's the first
First of all, I'm just saying, right? This just me. We need some structure, man. We need some structure, man. We running around like, we need some partner.
I don't think it's structure that we need. We just need people to come through and add on, you know. Having structure is good, but if you don't have people to add on, stop having the structure, you know. People seem like they got other things on their agenda that they don't want to be here, you know. That's what my problem is. I mean, it's about supporting your nation, man, coming out and add on, you know.
Yeah, but that's peace that, you know, the guards is doing something, Medina, Mecca. But let's get together and say, yo, God, this is what we doing, so we come together as a nation.
There's no way that.
But then it's, we ain't no organization or no gang or no club, but yet we still have brothers that make decisions for everybody. But you shouldn't be like that.
See, that's word play on that word, organization, family.
Yeah.
No, I mean, what's wrong with the word organization? Is there something wrong with that word?
Mathematics organization.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not God, I ain't.
Organization is a group of people, a group of men or a society of men that come together for one common cause. And so that's what an organization is about.
It depends on how you see the word.
And then
you know,
I'm telling you how I see it. Then within the organization, you're going to have what? Somebody that's going to govern. And we don't govern. We don't govern. We got to, if I say, be universal,
everlasting. Let me ask you, so are we unorganized? Are we unorganized?
Yeah. To me, that's my understanding.
Okay, I'm not understanding.
So when I say organization, I mean, if I say we have an organization right now, somebody got to be the what?
President, vice president, secretary,
my point.
senator.
My point. There you go. And I bet you
the Bloods are not organization, but they're organized when they're ready to rob you, beat you down. They know how to click together, and they're gone. So,
but they got a leader, right?
I don't know.
Yes, they do.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how
they all have leaders. They all have leaders. So what I'm saying about an organization is that once you organize, they know Everlasting is the president. You know Justice Akeem is the vice president. Unique. They know Unique.
Unique love.
They know Unique is head of security.
But it's nothing wrong with organization, though. I mean, you have Universal Black Family, right? Don't you have an organization structure? Someone with a treasurer, someone with a So everything needs an organized structure. We just have a problem with it. Dumar will be the national spokesperson, so the best qualified is the one to step up and take that position. You know, but we seem to have a problem with that.
There you go.
You know, once we got a problem with it, it can't be everybody. It can't be everybody. Can't be chiefs. Somebody got to.
And
Yeah.
it's like coming up in the
You know, God, as opposed to saying we have issues, as opposed to saying we have problems, just step up and you make it what? Understood. You step up and make it happen. Step up and make it done. To sit around and talk about our issues, problems, downfalls, and negatives and things like that, God, that happens because we start to enjoy this, man. You enjoy sitting around talking about negative things. You got to let that roll, let that go. When we want to do something, God, we're the God in the earth, God. We make it what? Happen. We the makers. You the maker because you what? Make things happen. You're on up to it because you put that into activation. Make you the owner. You watch that rise, God. Watch everything come, you know what I mean, to fruition, God, to greatness, God. Rise to the top. And be the father of it and God of the universe, God. We do this, man. But to sit around all money, not to, you know, I understand organization and how to organize, how to unify. I'm just saying, God, sound travel 1,120 feet per second. Like, for my brothers and sisters to sit around and what? Only talk about the things that we don't accomplish, the things we don't do, the things we don't, you know, participate in, God. We gotta stop enjoying that, entertaining that, God. Just step up, God, be a man, and what? Make things happen. God make it, understand, don't get me wrong. God is right exact about structure, how to do, but make it happen. When you make it born, you're making it born and understood, and you carry it out. Because to carry it out is to live it. To talk about it, that's wisdom. That comes from the knowledge. If you know what to do, you what? You do it, God. So we sit around a lot. That's why I'm saying this, God. Not just today. A lot. What we don't do, what we ain't got, what, why, when, and you know, God, you gotta stop that, God. We have to, man. And like I said, for the most part, you know, I mentioned something about gold, about the gold we should get and have and stuff like that. People say, well, God, at one time we was getting gold. And then people did thus and so, and people did this, and then now nobody trusts nobody no more. You know, see, that's the negative, God. Move that cipher, bring in the next one. You know, because the planet Earth is 6 sextillion tons, and you're followed by 21 cycles, and this is the only planet we live on. So we're going to have to deal with a lot of ciphers. Sometimes shit get a little heavy, but we still got to what? You know, keep moving and deal with the next cipher. Y'all did wrong, whoever they was. I understand what is being made born. Whoever you was, you stole from us. Move on. Move on. That's why nobody want to give no more. Come on with that. Come on with that. Stop that. Stop that. This is still a nation, God's earth. It ain't like somebody stole from us and then we all collapsed. Yo, God, there's no more gods on earth. There's no more fathers. Somebody stole something. You know what I mean? So what? So what? We get 16 times more than what they took. Unify our thoughts and minds, man. We do what we want to do. What we want to do. You can't sit around and wish and wonder. Peace. Sit around and wish for stuff. You know? That happens, God. I'm not gonna lie to you, that happens. Sit around and wish, sit around and wonder. It's not how we do, God, you know. And you know, ain't no mysterious gods, God, you know what I'm saying? And I personally know that if we, gods of the earth, the gods of the earth, and God, let me tell you something. I said personally. I personally know that if the gods of the earth got together and everybody sent $5, God. $5, man. We got a school and maybe some more shit. You know what I mean? It's just how we doing things. But we got to get above the negative first. Got to, God. Sit around and talk about who we are. Who are we? The 5%. You know what I mean? So when you attribute who we are, you say, then add on all the what? The negative. Add on all the negative, God. Just because somebody did negative, or somebody ain't, you know, that don't have nothing to do with all of us. That don't have nothing to do with all of us. Somebody stole money from the nation. Have I gave? Yes, I give. I give my life, for my words shall fail also. But have I gave? Yes. Have people stole? Yes. Does that have anything to do with me? No. Nothing at all. Don't pertain to me. It pertains to who did that. It pertains to those people who done that. That don't pertain to you. That don't pertain to nobody here who have stole from us. That don't pertain to the earth and the gods that are here right now. Don't pertain to this God right here. That don't pertain to justice. You know? So a lot of things we sit around and yak about don't even pertain to us. It don't, dog. You get 2, 3 cats that did something or whatever. Come on, dog. Like you said, the babies are the best part. So you gotta give them, you know, those are the ones who been letting us, I mean, if you're asking me, the babies are the ones who have been letting us just get away with murder. You know, they the ones that been letting us get away with murder. And yes, we do for the babies, and it's not something we're gonna do like, they're in our conscience and they are the ones we you know, they are our futures and everything, you know, like I said, it's the babies. And we salute and take care of the earth, you know, us, you know, we're a nation, y'all, you know, it's everybody, but you know, when we come together for that one common cause, that's when we do that. But you gotta stop knocking each other, man, you know, knocking each other with this negative, who we are, who we ain't. Why we ain't do this, why we ain't, you know, God, you get together and you got a positive thought and it elevates God and you bring that about. That's a great thought, that's a great idea. We're gonna do that. That's what we should do, that's what we're gonna do. You know, that's it. To sit around and just, you know, every rally keep talking about who we are, who we ain't, what we ain't got, what we need to do, who did what, you know, that earth did this, I heard this God did that, I heard, you know. One God on the Facebook of mine, he said that Allah, the Father, on his deathbed, said that we are not fathers. So I did that. I told him, God, it's not what I thought. Who are the 5%? Who are the 85%?
Nah, when you repeat that, God, I ain't hear you say. He said on.
He said on Facebook that
right.
law
said on it, right?
his deathbed said
In the
that
elevator?
we are not the 5% nation. You know, we are not the 5%.
He didn't say that.
Huh?
He got in the elevator #1.
No, he said that on his deathbed. Yeah, I understand that side. No, I know, but this was on Facebook with the
No,
God.
the brother said that. I heard you. You know, but the father didn't die in the elevator.
He said in the elevator, but he said we are not 5%ers.
That we are not the 5% nation. That he said on his law, said on his deathbed that we are no longer, you understand, to be known as no 5% nation. You know? And I'm saying, God, you think that the 5% nation or 10% or 85%, that's what our issue, that's our problem? That's not what our problem is, God, if we are 5%. I said, if you go back to the 60s, God, all the way to now, everybody and their mother know what the 5% is, or who a 5% is. If you ain't been on the earth too long. So that's not what our problem is, God. Who are the 5% of the poor part of the planet Earth? That's your problem now. Now we are not 5%. Now we have that sort of thing. Something else. Stick to something that matters. You gotta stay on subjects that matter, man. That build. We builders, man. We supposed to build. Keep doing things that set us back. And you're going to argue for an hour, 2, 3 weeks about if we are 5% or not. What is a 5%? What is an 85%? What is a 10%? And it ain't like you don't know that. You just want to make up some shit to be stagnant on. Told God, that's not what our problem is, God. If we 5%. That represents a population of people who know what true and living God is, the origin of this world. You know, teach that Allah is the original black man, supreme being black man from Asia. You know, so we got an issue with that. That's what
He has it.
But
We don't have
that's
it.
my point, though. Like we individually come up with all this whatever. It don't, God, man, we don't, you know, we got to come together and say, look, this is what we want to do. This is what we're going to do. This is what we have to do. This is what we really need to do. You know, things that's going to help us. Peace. Things that's going to really peace, like peace that's going, things that's going to really help our cause in this nation. Really help us. You know, as opposed to, like I said, having so much negative to bring up. First of all, ain't nobody coming around and hear about this God that did it. God, you know, he can be dealt with, but the thing that I'm talking about, we addressing each other, let's talk about this positive energy, man, and stuff that we got to do together as a unit. We can't do it alone anyway. Ain't nothing we going to do alone, so we got to come together, everybody here right now, a unit. Everybody here right now. Right here, right now. You know? Right now. It's real, dog, because if there's 6 people here, if we had $1,000, it'd be $6 grand. You know? We wouldn't have nothing to say about it. Everybody that was there was 6 of us, and we came up with $1,000 each, and we got $6,000, you know? The same $6,000 it'll take 3 years with 500 people. Because there's nobody doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just got to be like, see, and this is another thing about us, right? With this negative talk. When they come to gold, we got this 10% thing. Oh, we asking for God, we need gold. That ain't no 10% nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with no 10%. That got to do with us putting gold together to deal with our causes. You know? So, like I said, if you talk about who the 5% are and ain't and all that, that's one thing, that's your business. But if you take the 5% of the poor part of planet Earth, or the ones that are here in North America, and you say, hey, and you got what you call it, people when they asking for bread, money and stuff, you stick those,
Zakat?
huh?
Zakat?
And
Zakat?
no, but you know, Donations, when you ask them for the donations, you send, what they call that now?
Donation.
I know,
Something else, I'm sorry.
it's donations, God, but.
I know you're trying to get to another word.
No, when you got on your phone, not the, not the like the fundraiser thing, but when you get like you got everybody on the media, social media, and they send in, and you can get them to send money to.
You can pick up PayPal.
You can, huh?
PayPal?
Well, the PayPal, the Cash App and all that, but I'm just saying what it's called. I know you can cash
I
out.
thought it was called donation. I don't know.
I know, but.
There's another word trying.
A GoMe fund or something like that?
The
GoFund?
The GoFundMe,
Yeah.
right.
I'm definitely talking about the GoFundMe.
Sorry, thank you, Almighty.
Right.
We know we get to it.
Huh?
We can talk
No,
about it.
but if you deal with a GoFundMe, right, in this nation, a GoFundMe, right, I'm talking about Ohio, Jersey, you know, I'm talking about York, upstate, you know, I'm talking about Maryland, you know, and I'm talking about $5, dog. Now, if you start adding up on this GoFundMe, how many people just sent in what? $1,000, man. You get 10,000 guards of earth to send $5, man. It's 50 grand. And do it again. You say, yes, this is what we accumulated with this GoFundMe. This is what we're aiming for. This is what we want to do to acquire a school in Mecca or wherever. You know? You get 100,000 people, God, in this nation, in all these 50 states, to have a GoFundMe in 50 states, God, that send just $5. I didn't even say bridge or cipher or something, just $5 for all the gods and earths. I seen earths and gods in what was it, Alaska or something, you know?
Yeah, you got it.
I seen gods and earths everywhere, God. Gods and earths is everywhere, man. Now, if you do this, like I said, right, this GoFundMe thing, right, and have people involved and in charge, whatever, and you get 100, just say 65
Hello.
pigs.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
All right, you always think.
Okay, well, I have a meeting. Yeah, I'm sorry about Joaquin.
Yeah.
Passed away. Oh, y'all remember he used to run these meetings?
Yeah, she used to come by all the time. We had our civilization classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to come through. You know what I'm saying? You remember, he tried to come back here.
Yes.
He stood out. You know,
Bahim?
Father Divine, Father Hakeem.
yeah, civilization classes, yeah.